Hey everybody, it's Michelle with Garden Jargon. I don't have an electrical flag in my garden. Come here, Molly. Welcome to my channel, Garden Jargon. It's me, Michelle, and I am outside today because I am planting in this bed behind me with the lattice over it, potatoes. A couple days ago I went in my cabinet and I found I had potatoes that were starting to grow eyes, and so I cut them up. And what you basically do is you take the potato and you cut it in half. You leave it out on the counter with the sun and everything for a couple days so it can callus over, so it gets nice and tough and hard where you had cut it, so it doesn't rot when you put it in the ground. It's March 25th today. It's about 50 degrees. Looking out over the next 20 days of our forecast, I think there's like 1 or 2 days that are going to get as low as 32 at night. So I think that if I heavily mulch this, it's okay to plant these potatoes. They may take a minute to sprout, but it's an experiment, and I have this bed that I wanted to dedicate to potatoes this year. So I'm basically doing it like I've seen online on YouTube, where people put the potato in the ground. Get that apart. So where the eye is on the potato, see the little eye, you stick it in the ground with that facing up, about 4 inches in the dirt. Well, I have compost, and then I'm going to heavily mulch it with straw. And then as the sprouts and the leaves and the foliage comes up from the potatoes, I'm going to keep mulching on top of that with more straw. So I might have to line this entire bed around with chicken wire to kind of hold that straw in place, or use sticks or whatever, just to make sure that the straw doesn't go flying all over the yard. And then after I don't know how many days, I'll have to Google that too, when the potato foliage dies off and tips over, then you give it about 2 weeks and then you can dig the potatoes out. I've always grown potatoes in buckets, with success one year or without success another year, but I've also used different amendments in the buckets, like this bucket right there. I grew potatoes in a couple years ago, but I used, I think, too heavy of a soil, and so they did not get very big. They were about that big. So little baby new potatoes is what I got. So these are potato starts that I actually purchased from the big box stores, and they came just like this. This only had one eye on it, so I didn't cut it. But other potatoes, like this purple potato, had more than one eye on it, so I made sure to cut this one. And then I have some smaller ones, like this one, that I'm not going to cut. I'm just going to plant this whole potato. I have obviously way more than I need, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and plant these in this bed behind me, and then I will plant these other ones in other gardens that I'm taking care of around town. So let's get to it. Okay, so that's done. I may have planted them too close together, but I don't really care. I'm just doing it as an experiment. I think one of the downfalls of planting them too close together is your potatoes stay very small, which again are edible, but I just wanted to try it. I do have all these extras left over, so I'm going to try to plant maybe some of these in some buckets this year, using a different type of method. Maybe I'll use peat moss versus, you know, like use cocoa coir or something like that. Maybe some sand, more holes in my bucket. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll put some, you know, soil in the bottom of the bucket, put the potatoes in when they start sprouting, shove the, like, straw or mulch down in there. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. But I'm going to try something different with these potatoes. Now, I bought 3 varieties of potatoes. I don't even remember what the potatoes were that was in my cabinet that I planted. Don't remember. But I bought little, like, white potatoes. What are they called? I don't know. I have the varieties inside. I'm so stupid. I should have showed them to you. I will actually at the end of this video. Little purple ones. These are just pretty when you mash them up. And then red potatoes. So white potatoes, purple potatoes, and red potatoes is what I did. So that's what's in my garden right now. I have the lettuce laying over the top of the straw today because it's supposed to get super windy tonight. I don't want the straw disappearing on me. And then I put this big post on top for some weight to hold it down. But that's it for potatoes. So it's the 25th of March today. I think I planted these other ones this past weekend, which was like the 20th of March. So March 20th I put potatoes in the ground. Who knows if that's okay. I'm in Grow Zone 5B in just Chicagoland area, and we're gonna test it out. And then I planted some peas over there this weekend too. I don't think that they've sprouted yet, but I'm gonna go take a look. But I wanna thank you very much for watching my channel. I appreciate that. And then when I get inside, I'm gonna show you the varieties of the potatoes that I bought from Home Depot, if you don't mind. I'll see you in the next video, but hold on, don't go away. I found the potatoes. These. Oh, do this so it's a little easier. So I got those. What are they called? All blue Yukon Golds and red Norland. So that is the potatoes that I planted just now. There's 5 seed potatoes in each one, but like I showed you in the on the plate, I cut them up. So out of those 3 boxes, I had lots of potatoes. So that's it for potatoes today, folks. Thanks for watching my channel. I appreciate you and supporting my channel and sharing it and liking it and subscribing so you see the next video that comes out. So again, today is the 25th of March. I just planted my potatoes. Now I'm going to do some research on how long they're going to be in the ground, and we'll do a follow-up like in the summer when I do my garden tours. So take care. God bless. Till the next video.